The footage is hard to believe. A man walks up to an Orthodox Jewish grandfather and punches him so hard in the face, he's knocked out and breaks his ankle. It's so sudden, so violent, the man didn't realise he'd even been punched. He thought he'd had a blackout. It was only when his grandson checked the local synagogue's CCTV that he realised what had happened. He doesn't want to show his identity because the attacker still hasn't been caught.
I went into deep shock, terrible pain. For the first 2 nights after I heard about the attack, although I didn't see the footage, I was advised not to, but I replayed in my mind what I was told happened, as if I saw it, and that, it's quite nightmarish.
Police believe this man is responsible for a series of likely anti-Semitic attacks. 4 Jewish victims in Stamford Hill hit at random, including, here, a 14-year-old boy. Despite this clear photo, which appears to show him in either South Asian or Islamic clothing, he still hasn't been caught. The man hasn't been arrested. Should Jewish people in the area feel confident walking around the streets?
Yes, I would say go about your daily lives. This is a relatively isolated incident. We are very keen to identify who this person is, as I've said already.
But he could be anywhere.
But he could be anywhere. We urge the public, if you know who this person is, to call us.
Local Jewish leaders say the attack is symptomatic of a much wider problem with anti-Semitism. Those, like Shomrim, a volunteer security force, are calling for more police action.
The police need more resources, more money needs to be directed to help the police, the frontline police service, deal with these type of incidents.
How often are you seeing incidents like this?
Every day.
That's the extent of the anti-Semitism at the moment?
Yep.
It's not just physical attacks, it includes these teenagers climbing on and throwing rocks at a synagogue and racist graffiti. This year has seen a dramatic rise in anti-Semitism across London. Many in the community feel unsafe. Now there is the fear of someone indiscriminately attacking Jewish people who hasn't been caught.
Sam, we've been here before, haven't we, talking about this rise in anti-Semitic attacks?
Yeah, Duncan, it was just earlier this month I was reporting on that big rise in anti-Semitism, and then again today I'm speaking to another Jewish victim of a completely random violent crime. In the first 6 months of this year, there was a 51% increase in the number of anti-Semitic attacks compared to last year. And I spoke to Mark Gardner from the Community Security Trust, which helps protect Jewish communities, about why that was happening.
But these racist attacks against Jews, they do happen. We had a very bad time of it in May when there was a war in the Middle East. And unfortunately, it looks like the trend is continuing. Still, a lot of anti-Semitic attacks, racist attacks against Jews.
It's important to say the police are taking this really seriously. They've dedicated teams to it. They say that they believe the man isn't from Hackney or Stamford Hill. Another thing to note is that local mosques in the area have come out to condemn this completely, offer their support to the Jewish community and urge anyone who might have any information about who this attacker is to hand him over.
Sam, thank you.